Train by day, Kyle Wigginton podcast by night, all day.
So this guy was a pervert.
Bro, mad pervert.
Jesus.
But he's also one of the most talented people I know. Like, it was incredible. So it's like, it's hit or miss, you know?
It's crazy how demons work, huh?
It's crazy how demons work.
It's crazy how the demons work.
Let's see. Do I want to focus on me or you?
You know what's crazy? Like, it doesn't matter how much of a kindness you do in this world, bro. If you do some fucked up shit, they'll remember that for the rest of their life. You know, people,
I guess that's where I differ.
You know, like people will not remember the good things you have ever done in life. People remember the fucked up shit you have done in life.
Well, I remember both. That's why I'm different.
Yeah, I mean,
but I get what you're saying. Like the average person.
Yeah, the average person would just be like, oh, remember the perv. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh, you know, it's stuck to you forever. Like people don't be like, oh, he's talented. You know, like even though.
Well, once again, that's why I differ. You know, one of the main guys that you can't question throughout history
is
Adolf Hitler.
Hitler, back again with Hitler.
But I mean, like that's all you know when you hear about him is the bad shit that he did.
That's true. That's most definitely true. It's like they label him that. You know, as soon as you hear that name, you're programmed to think, oh, that's the worst piece of shit that ever existed on Earth.
Yeah,
you know. But people forget that this man, he was out there. You know, he was conquering. He was. Like this man was a mad genius, but at the same time, he was fucked up.
Well, he was doing a lot of good stuff, but he also did some questionable things.
He did, like when he went to well, you probably know this, but when he went to Antarctica, yeah, Antarctica, that's what it is. When he went to Antarctica, he was supposedly there was I forgot what the fuck he was searching for, but he you know, he went there and he found aliens technology and shit. And afterward, I don't know why. Like that dude was looking for everything, bro. He was looking for the elixir of life, the elixir of life, bro. Yeah. But it's crazy how he actually believed in all that shit, and other people don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was big into the esoteric, which most people don't know. Most people just know like the
Tell me about
the killing of the Jews and shit that he did, but. No, he was like big into esoteric knowledge. So like even when he took over certain places, I think it was in France, he was collecting Freemason knowledge. It's like knowledge that's locked up for the average person. He was collecting it to like see what the fuck they were talking about.
Piece by piece, bro. Like it's like a puzzle.
Yeah, I recently, because he fascinates me. Like his life fascinates me because of the history that I've been taught. In my mind, I can't rationalize ever wanting to kill an entire group of people. So what I do is I question, what did the Jews do to Hitler to make him go, yeah, they all got to go?
Yeah, there's a threat, you know?
Yeah.
A big threat. And I'm pretty sure he knew something about the Jews that the Jews don't want the people to know. You know what I mean?
Right. So like, what was that? It's my question.
That is a very good question. It could probably be, I don't know. I don't want to say things because, you know, it might be false. But it can be the fact that...
like, I've already got you loaded up, dude.
I remember my friend, bro, as soon as that other podcast dropped, my friend was like, yeah, the Jews is on your ass.
Yeah, so I'll tell the story. So the first podcast that we did, we put it out, and within like 30 minutes, he was texting me, and he's like, yo, man, can you pull this podcast down? Because we talked about some things on there that are very touchy, very touchy subjects.
Yeah, very delicate.
Yeah, and he or the people around him didn't think that they would be good to be on the. So if you notice, there's a gap in the podcast. There's one episode that's missing, and that's your episode.
Yeah.
So here we are again today. Have you done another one since then?
No, this is actually gonna be our second one right here.
Okay. So this is actually the first one.
Well, first podcast that I ever done in my entire life.
Nice.
Yes.
So you said life's been kicking your ass, bro. What's been going on?
Life has been kicking my ass, bro. 2 days ago, I just peed blood.
You peed blood?
Yeah. First time.
Like what? What do you mean first? Yeah.
I mean, it's not a natural thing.
So it's like a kidney stone or what?
I probably think it's kidney stone because I do drink a lot of alcohol. You know, it'd probably be like a little infection or something, bro. But it's not like painful. You know what I mean? I didn't feel it. I was just peeing. Then at the end of the pee, like a little blood came out. I'm like, huh.
You been with some nasty women?
No, not really. I haven't fucking probably 3 months now.
Damn. Yeah. What, did you go to the doctor? I
will go to the doctor this week, and then hopefully it tells me nothing that big. But Yeah, that's the main reason why you see me so kind of upset.
Yeah, dude.
Because it's like, fuck, bro.
Well, I'm surprised you even said yes. You want to come to the podcast? Like, that's a weird thing to like have happen, you know?
Oh, it is. I mean, like the way I saw it, I was like, okay, if I am about to die, might as well just do the things that you like. And,
right.
And the podcast is one of the things that I like. And you invited me, and I was like, you know what, this is, thank you for inviting me. This is actually kind of enjoyable. Especially that you have this beautiful window in front of us that
it's very distracting.
People passing by left and right.
This at this time of year, there's a lot of short shorts going by and tan skin, so it's very distracting to a young man who's peeing blood.
Hey, everybody knows this. My biggest weakness is beautiful girls, bro. Beautiful women.
That's a sign of a healthy man, I think.
What?
Your biggest weakness is beautiful women is a sign of a healthy man.
You think so?
Yeah. If you can't, I mean, if you see a beautiful woman and she doesn't distract you, then you have something wrong with you.
So where's the healthy part though? I don't know.
Well, you're a healthy man. You're looking at this beautiful woman. You're like, God, I appreciate this beauty in this woman. Like I as an animal, I want to be with this woman because I want to procreate with her. Her beauty and my lust for that beauty is the healthiness.
But I feel like that lust is what like confuses everything in like relationship, in relationship, and on fucking just basically relationships. Like that lust of being with the body, basically, not the person. Because personalities and bodies.
Well, yeah, but we don't know what the fuck what her personality's like.
Exactly.
All we know is that she was beautiful.
She's beautiful as fuck, and that we wanna,
But I mean, that's the initial attraction is like what gets you into the personality.
I don't know, bro. I know because there's been beautiful women, but their personalities is shit, and that's why it literally ruins everything, bro.
Yeah. Here's where it becomes an issue is whenever you're with a beautiful woman who has a great personality, and then another beautiful woman walks by, and you're like, oh, I wonder what that one's like. That's where the whole lust thing gets into an issue. But if you still have like, if you're in love with this woman, stick with this one. Like, don't be chasing after every one of them.
I feel like lust come after the first breakup. You think? I think so, because after the first breakup, you'd be like, oh, I don't want to fall into the same thing again.
Oh, okay.
Therefore, now you're like collecting all these women, but at the same time, you are avoiding that. I guess you can call it like a trauma. Like you're trying to like escape that trauma.
Yeah, you have a little traumatic experience from the first breakup. No, I mean, I've been broken up with a couple times, and I still have like the desire to be in a relationship. Mm-hmm. I think the issue these days is that there's just no people that are worth it. That's true.
You're absolutely correct. I was just talking to my friend the other day saying that I would love to have a relationship, but the women nowadays, bro, is like, oh, I don't know. I think being alone is a little bit better than having a person that will fuck you over.
Yeah, I agree. I've enjoyed my time being single.
Yeah, I know that you meditate, you read books, you work a lot. Mm-hmm. I was just about to ask you, like, where has Kyle been? I was gonna put posters everywhere. Where's Kyle? Has anybody seen Kyle? Because like I came to the bar for like months and weeks and never seen you once work here.
I have this thing called a phone, and you have my number.
I do have your number, but if you're not here and if you haven't texted me, that means you're busy, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna interrupt whatever you're doing just to hang out with me. You feel me? So I just wait for the right moment for us to just hang out and everything. So yeah, I was gonna put these posters, ask anybody here at another bar, like, hey, where's Kyle?
They probably wouldn't know either. They're probably wondering the same thing. I normally come in the daytime and get my shit done and get out of here. And even on Fridays, if I have other things to do, I'll have,
I thought so, but let me ask you this: what have you been doing the past couple of weeks?
See, this is where it gets with my life. It's a weird question to ask me that because my brain is in a million places all the time. Not scattered. Wait, I guess scattered is a way to put it, but it's scattered focused.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, focus scattering.
Focuses on different subjects.
Yeah, like I have so many things going on that I'm trying to stay focused on those things.
Okay.
So it's not scattered. I think scatterbrained is more of like, oh, I'm onto this, I'm onto this, I'm onto this, I'm onto this.
Yeah, no, the right word for that is in order, you know what I mean? But I forgot the word that you use. I'm not a really, you know, I fucking suck in English.
Why? It's probably just because you were out late last night and your brain's kind of foggy.
Hey, my brain, yeah, and probably because I did smoke me this nice joint, this sasa, is what I call it nowadays.
Today?
Yeah, today.
Unbelievable, dude. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you kids?
You know, there was back in the day, marijuana was such a bad thing, and there was like this guy that predicted that marijuana was gonna be sold through stores and everything. And look at now,
dude. Let me say this. I love marijuana, but I think there's a time and a place for it.
Oh yeah.
And I think if you want to be sharp on a podcast, you don't smoke marijuana right before you come on a podcast.
Because
what you do with weed is you use it late at night and use it to think outside of the box. So whatever you had going on in the daytime that was like that you were trying to solve a problem and you couldn't solve it, at nighttime you sit with yourself and you smoke some weed and you think about it.
You know, I never saw it that way, to be honest. Because I'm a smoker. I'm a smoker regardless.
You're a social smoker, yeah.
Yeah, you know, if I'm out in the party and you got a blunt, I'll just smoke it, you know. But I never thought about that. Sit down at night, smoke, look through the sky. I don't know, the moons, I guess, and just try to figure out your problems of tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I mean, all these things, even like psilocybin and stuff like that, they all have their place. They're medicines, but we abuse them too much.
We are, bro. I'm telling you, babes, THC pens, all edibles, even edibles, bro. Like fuck, like people are getting high off anything nowadays, and that's why I feel like the world has become such an idiotic place, bro. Because it's all these kids and all these people high on drugs, bro. Even from prescriptions of hospitals. Bro.
But he says that as he's sitting here,
smoking a joint.
Yeah,
yeah, but like you said, like don't abuse it, you know. But I don't abuse it, especially after that peeing incident. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, oh,
I don't think that's weed. It's probably alcohol or something, right?
I hope so. that way I'll stop drinking. Oh, that's even gonna be tough.
What do you mean it's gonna be tough?
Bro, I'm an alcoholic. I'm sorry.
Oh well, there's your problem right there.
Right there. Yeah, I know, and I'm trying to solve this problem for the past 3 years, trying to like figure out how to stop this. Like how can I look at the beer and be like, oh, I'm disgusted. You know what I mean? Like
I've never developed a taste for beer. I think it's fucking disgusting.
But you still drink.
But no, I like the feeling of it.
Right.
But I don't like that. That's why if
but you don't like the taste of it.
Yeah, I fucking hate the taste of it. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's why if I drink something, it's like a shot.
Oh yeah, I see.
But I mean, for me, I drink like once every month or once every 2 weeks. Like I don't drink that much.
Oh yeah, see, not me. I drink every night because my problem is that I work at a restaurant and there's a bar there, and I'm cool with the bartender. So every night after we close the store and everybody leaves, I sit down at the bar and I chat with the bartender. Talk about life and shit. He be like, "Here, you want a Modelo?" I'm like, "Okay, cool, why not?" And start drinking, and it happens every single night. Every single night I'm working there, I'm leaving with a drink in my hand. So.
Just stop.
It's easy to say stop, you feel me? But it takes a real strong mind for you to concentrate and be like, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't need this, I don't want this. But your body is like, you have to. You know what I mean?
Are you saying you're not as strong as me?
No, I'm gonna be 100% with y'all in this podcast. I am not. I'm a weak fucking minded, bro. I am weak, and I know I'm weak. And as much as I try to improve that, I don't.
Bro, I love that you admitted that on a fucking podcast. When you wouldn't admit it that night we were sitting there at that table, you were playing chess.
No. Oh, no. That because I was drunk. I was drunk and I was like, when I'm drunk, I have my pride with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But when I'm sober, like I got all my senses with me, and I'm humble. But not when I'm drunk. But that's why I say I gotta stop drinking, bro.
Well, alcohol is one of the hardest things to kick too.
Yeah.
I did it. So there was a while where I did like this stint with wine. I was like, I joined this company and they would send me like a case of wine every month. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. So I started drinking wine like every night. I was having 2 or 3 glasses a night.
Yeah.
And then one day I was like, this is not benefiting me at all anymore. And I was like, I need to stop doing this. And dude, I'm telling you, what I went through was fucking hell.
Why? Like,
it was only hell for about like 5 days, but I think it was like a psychosis spell. Because your body's craving alcohol at that point, and you like spin out in this like weird rabbit hole where you're like,
oh, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, it might not happen for you, but it happened for me.
Oh, it will happen to me because I gotta stop doing this shit. You feel me? I gotta come back to being healthy. Like you said, there's nothing wrong with doing it once every month or once every week, but like to do it every single day, that's fucked up,
Yeah.
So. Yeah. No, I remember one of my friends. He was into pills, and we make him to stop, but he was telling me like for like 2 weeks he was like losing his mind, bro. He's losing his mind in his bedroom. He couldn't sit, he couldn't stand, he couldn't concentrate. So he was like that for like 2 weeks. So I feel like that's what's gonna happen to me as well.
Yeah, you'll regulate though. Your body will come
right. It will come
bounce back
naturally. Yeah, naturally come back to his way. One thing that I haven't done, and is for me it's impossible, bro, is fasting. You know, supposedly fasting is good for the body.
Not supposedly, it is.
Oh well, it is then. Okay,
scientifically, it is.
Scientifically, it is proven here by Kyle, Mr. Everything. But yeah, fasting is very good for your body, right? So I would like to try doing that, but I cannot stop eating. You feel me? Like,
well, you are really tiny too, so.
I mean, fasting and meditating will be great, but I even suck at meditating, bro.
But you move around a lot for your jobs too.
Yeah.
So when you're moving a lot for your job, it's harder to do the fasting thing as well. Like you need to take like 2 or 3 days off if you're going to fast. You need to take that.
No, I don't think so. I don't know who that is, Colin.
It's better if you flip your phone over this way so that you can't even see whenever someone's calling you. Bam. So, like whenever I fast, I normally take like 3 days off. That way I don't, because you get angry too.
Yeah.
Because your body's craving food and you're not giving it to it. But yeah, it's very healthy, man. You start actually, I forget what the actual term is. I think it's like apoptosis or something like that. Probably got it wrong. But what happens is whenever you stop putting food in your body, your body it stops digesting, right?
Right.
So it's like, okay, well now that I have this extra processing power, now I can like get rid of this old shit. So what it does is it takes the old cells that you have and it starts like eating those first. So it breaks all those down. So those are the cells that would be cancer, but they're not cancer anymore because your body's actually getting time to heal itself. So since you're having an issue right now, if you fasted for like a few days and just did like a water fast and a bone broth fast, then you might actually cure your ailment.
But how many days would that take?
Well, it depends on what's actually happening. Like, I mean, a lot of times when I'm sick or if I have like an injury, if I have like a sports injury, if I pull a muscle or something, I'll do a fast. And during my fast, the first 24 hours, I'll only do water. And then the next 2 days, I'll do a 3-day fast. The next 2 days, I'll do bone broth. I'll do 2 cups of bone broth, one in the for lunch and one for evening for dinner, and just do water throughout the day. And I literally like it'll be healed after 3 days. So
like 3 days will be probably a good amount of time.
I mean, if you want me to say that you're going to cure cancer in 3 days, yeah, I'll say it. You heard it here first.
Heard it here first, guys.
Cancer.
Just cure cancer, just like that. Cell cancer is not any other cancer.
Any kind of cancer that's in your body, you cure it in 3 days if you just fast.
Yeah, even diabetes. I don't know about that.
You're getting a medical diagnosis right now.
Who's this person?
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Can you believe this?
Don't start with the phone thing.
Shows up late for the podcast.
I'm sorry.
Won't get off his phone now.
I'm sorry.
Unbelievable, man.
Am I rude?
It's not. You're not rude. You're just young. And this is what young people do these days. They can't get off their phones. They're addicted to them.
It's true. It's true.
He was even trying to convince me one night that I'm addicted to my phone. And I was like, dude, I would fucking throw this thing if I didn't need it for work. And he was like, well, that means you're addicted to it. I'm like, no, it means that I'm trying to live a life in this modern day and this makes my life easier, but I fucking hate it.
So what you're trying to say is that you hate technology?
No, technology makes my life easier. So I like it, but I hate how consuming it is.
You know, do you believe like there will be a point in the future where we're just going to be like drones and there's no humanity left? I
think that a lot of people already are.
You think so?
Yeah. Here's a crazy thing that I learned today about these stupid phones.
What happened?
Is that each one of them has an ID, an advertising ID attached to it. Okay?
Okay.
So what that states is that they're monitoring where this phone's at all times. So if I'm spending the majority of my evenings in one location, then the phone knows this and it knows that that's my home.
Right.
If I'm spending the majority of the daytime in a location like this, then the phone knows this and it knows that that's my job.
Yeah.
And it also takes into consideration who I'm hanging out with. So it knows that right now our phones are in close proximity to each other. And what that tells it is that, well, if these guys know each other and they're hanging out together, then they probably have similar likes and interests. So whatever he likes advertisement wise is probably what I'm going to like advertisement wise.
Right.
So that's why if we're sitting here talking about something, those ads are going to pop up on our phones because, I've probably been looking it up and now it's going to pop up on your phone.
But I feel like advertising nowadays is just basically clothes, Temu. I don't know if you've seen all the ads, but it's basically more. I see more ads of McDonald's than Starbucks. Have you ever seen an ad of Starbucks? I know there's probably one out there, but they don't advertise it as much as they advertise McDonald's, bro. What's up?
I don't think
McDonald's?
I've ever seen a McDonald's ad.
Goddamn, McDonald's, bro.
I bet money I see a McDonald's ad later tonight.
Bro.
But I've never seen a McDonald's ad in my life.
I swear to God, bro.
They probably know that I don't eat that shit.
Isn't it crazy that McDonald's changed from being like this rainbow colored place into like this depressing, all gray, yellow fucking place?
I haven't been in a McDonald's in years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Never.
I don't eat that shit.
Oh, you lucky. I fucking ate that shit like 2 days ago.
That's probably why you're also pissing blood.
Probably, bro. I'm telling you, they got me.
Do you know that that's not food? McDonald's is not food. I asked AI.
The bread, everything is not food.
None of it, dude. It's all just preservatives.
It's all artificial.
Yeah. My niece came on the podcast when I was back in Arkansas, and I told her, I said, write down some questions and we're going to ask AI. So I got on my phone and was asking AI these questions. One of the questions she wanted to ask AI was, why are fruits and vegetables good for you? Mm-hmm. And AI gave her the answer. And I said, oh, well, here's what we're going to do because she loves McDonald's. And I tell her all the time that it's not food. Right. And she hates when I say that because she's like 11 or something now. So she understands now that I'm telling her that she shouldn't eat the stuff, but she still likes to eat it because it tastes good, right?
Right.
So I said, let's add another question to the vegetable question. Let's ask AI why McDonald's is bad for you. And she was like, no, don't do that. Did it anyway. All right. And it basically said that. It's like, this is not real food. It's all preservatives and crap. It's high in sodium. It's high in this, that, and the other.
I mean, it makes sense if you ask me, bro. I mean, they poison you. They poison you with the food. So you go to the doctor and then the doctor steals all your money. And then now you're bankrupt and dying. Yeah. Yeah.
And if you even extend it out longer, you have older people that worked their entire lives, 40 years or whatever. Yeah. And they saved up money. And now at the end of their life, what are they going to do? They're going to spend it all on the doctor because their health is bad because they've been eating poison their whole lives.
Their whole life, bro. I'm trying. I know this really spiritual guy that works with me. He actually started doing he showed me his little plants. And I was like, oh, that's actually fire. I should start doing some. I got like a backyard in my house. I should start doing this little farm, some potatoes, tomatoes, like vegetables. So I can do vegetable soup, something healthy. But, that food, that poison food like McDonald's, Burger King, every other fucking fast food is also like an addiction because it's hard for people to stop going to those places because there's people that don't know how to cook. Yeah. There's people the people that are tired, they don't want to even cook. So what they do, they go to McDonald's and buy that shit because it's more simple and fast and easy. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why most of America are dying. I'm probably one of them.
It sounds like it. You don't really piss blood. I think you'll probably be okay. You're young.
I hope so. I'm okay, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not taken care of my health.
This is a wake up call.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's time for me to start taking everything serious. It starts for me to get back in the game, back into music. It's time for me to stop going after this hose, bro, because this hose ain't gonna make you no dollar.
Dude, I've been telling this guy this for
days, bro.
No, years. How long have I known you now?
Who's calling me? I don't know.
Your alarm's about to go off.
Yeah, that means I gotta go back to work soon.
Like you just popped in for or is that gonna go off?
Yeah, it's about to go off.
Why don't you press the X before it goes off?
All right, give me a second. I gotta go.
What are you doing? Can you guys believe this?
This is right here Slack. This is where I communicate with my workers, and I'm letting them know that I am en route to this location where I'm supposed to be at.
Okay, so we can wrap this up.
Yeah.
Why did you even come in?
What did I want?
Why did you even come in? We're getting the juice. We're getting the sauce. And now you gotta go.
I mean, what, you was gonna do like a 3 hours podcast?
I was gonna do at least like one. I think we've been in here for like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, we've been to 50, 20 minutes. This is good. You want to know why? Because
why?
They gotta expect the second part.
All right, Ivan Mendoza, where can the people find you at?
They can find me in Instagram as B1GXV3N. And you can also find me on Facebook as Ivan Mendoza.
Ivan Mendoza, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you, Kyle, for inviting me, and I hope you invite me in the future again.
Take care of that medical problem.
I will. I'll update you guys next time when I come back. If I haven't come back, it's because I'm dead.